Hello there guys, my name is Chris, YouTube channel Donkster but built for theme park news, and welcome to another Halloween update. Now this is from the 10th anniversary of Dr Frights Halloween Nights. Now this event started back in 2010, the times when Sonic Spinball just came into Spinball Wizard Alton Towers, and 13 of course was opened on the old Corkscrew site. You know, Ben 10 Ultimate Mission wasn't even built yet, of course it's now known as Accelerator, and of course Thorpe Park opened Soar Alive, their year-round horror maze. At the time it was year-round. Now of course it's now gone. It was just a Fright Nights maze after that, and now it's gone fully. So yeah, times change, but 2010 was the introduction of a brand new Halloween event called Dr Frights Halloween Nights, and this year it's celebrating 10 years of the event, and what a way they're going to celebrate. They've still got 4 mazes. Last year they had Killer Clowns versus Cannibal Hillbillies. They've got Shock Therapy, What the Hell, and Hollywood Horror 3. Now Hollywood Horror 3's had a long history, and I'm going to sort of explain that, as well as the Killer Clowns history, in the maze lineup that they've revealed for 2019. We've got what looks to be 2 brand new mazes, and obviously 2 re-themed and reimagined mazes from the current lineup from last year. So I am excited to reveal all the details, but before we do, if you love the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss any of that thrilling content. And now let's get into the Dr Frights Halloween maze lineup 2019. So for the 10th anniversary, they've got 4 mazes, just like last year, and let's get on with the first one. So the first one for Dr Frights Halloween Nights 2019 is Killer Clowns on a spaceship. Now in the past they've had Killer Clowns versus Cannibal Hillbillies and Killer Clowns in a supermarket, which is a very weird concept, but I have heard good reviews from that it's very hysterically funny and then it's hysterically scary. So it's quite a mixed match of emotions, that maze, according to reviews in the past. So I was a bit skeptical of that concept when I first heard the name of the old Killer Clowns in the supermarket, but it sounds good on paper. But this one's Killer Clowns on a spaceship, so this is the reimagining of the Killer Clowns maze. So the Killer Clowns are back, and for the 10th year, the deranged circus rejects have gone intergalactic. Prepare for adrenaline-pumping cosmic clown insanity, because this maze will be out of this world, literally. So again, really nice to hear this sort of intergalactic feel with the Killer Clowns, and it's nice to sort of see that they're using the 10th anniversary to promote 2 of their old mazes in a brand new way and upgrade them in a brand new way. So very celebration-like and very anniversary-like. So I wouldn't have put it past any Halloween event to sort of upgrade maybe 1 or 2 of their old mazes to fit the 10th anniversary and get them to their best ability. So hopefully that maze becomes a success. Now we're going to have the 2 brand new mazes before we get on with our final maze, which is of course the reimagining of Hollywood Horror. So the first of our 2 brand new mazes is the Woods. Now take a harrowing journey through the dense dark woods that surround St. Agatha's boarding school. Discover the terrifying presence that is possessing the nuns and students, but beware, the evil that lurks here will stop at nothing to devour your soul. So that sounds very cult school. It kind of reminds me of Outlast 2 with that like sort of Catholic, it looks like a Catholic school, if you've ever played that game Outlast 2, where it's all about like the devil baby and these priests and the sort of crushing skulls under the heels. It's very gruesome and ridiculously horrifying, but it sort of gives me cult school vibes, kind of like what Outlast 2 did with the Catholic school in the game. So again, really excited for that. Now of course with the Woods and the other new maze, which I'm going to go on about in a bit, means that What the Hell and Shock Therapy only lasted 1 event. So I think it's a bit of a pattern, like some of the mazes only last 1 year, some of them last 2 or 3. But like it's the Killer Clowns and the Hollywood Horror that seems to last more than 1 year. It's Shock Therapy and What the Hell and obviously past mazes that have only lasted a year. So very interesting tactic by Dr Frights here. Now the second new maze, now of course like I said, Shock Therapy and What the Hell are both going. So the Woods is in, and there's another brand new maze called Redneck Redemption. Now previously we had a redneck themed maze in the history of this event called Redneck Wedding. Now this is Redneck Redemption, so very interesting move to bring back an old maze in a brand new light in a way. So according to the website, there's moonshine and carnage galore in this special 10-year edition of the Grindhouse. So this is the old setting from the old Redneck maze. Encounter murderous chainsaw-wielding hillbillies like never before as you venture through an old abandoned mining town. The West was never as wild as this. So that is Redneck Redemption. Like I said, it's a take on the old Redneck Wedding, but sort of brought back as Redneck Redemption. The Grindhouse, of course, bringing back those old classic mazes from the past lineup to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of the Dr Frights event. So yeah, really nice. Obviously hearing the chainsaw-wielding hillbillies gives me very good scary vibes for this event and this particular maze, so very nice to hear that. Kind of gives me Altonville Mine Tours, Legends of the Skin Snatcher vibes in a way, so very excited to see what that's going to bring. And finally, we have Hollywood Horror Director's Cut, so our fan favourite returns. Step inside the movies and come face to face with the horror's most feared creations. This 10th year Director's Cut will bring you twists on some of the best scenes from previous Hollywood horror mazes, along with terrifying new additions. So, of course, past years they had Hollywood Horror, Hollywood Horror 2, and Hollywood Horror 3. Now, I believe Hollywood Horror was in first, then they take about a year break, I believe, and then they brought back Hollywood Horror as Hollywood Horror 2, and then Hollywood Horror 3 last year, and of course this year they're bringing in Hollywood Horror Director's Cut. So, it seems like we're going to be seeing a more extended version of the Hollywood Horror maze. So they're sort of keeping old scenes from previous Hollywood horror mazes and bringing in the new ones. So again, really excited to see what that's going to be about. And I think Hollywood Horror is one of those, like I said, fan favourite mazes from the Dr Frights events. So I am excited to see what that's going to bring. Obviously, it's given me, if you've ever been on Studio 13 when that was around at Thorpe Park Fright Nights a few years ago. Obviously I haven't done it, but that of course replaced the Asylum, so again it gives me those sort of vibes, that abandoned movie lot kind of thing. So there we go. So if you want to know where Dr Frights is, it's located just off the A45 in Northamptonshire, so quite a long distance away from me, so I don't think I'll be able to attend this event this year. It's easy access from the M1, just a little note for drivers. Yeah, so it's a nice event. It sounds pretty good. I have heard a few poor reviews last year from people. I know some people didn't like Dr Frights last year. Some people thought it was okay, some people thought it was great. So it's had a mixed response last year, so I think they're shaking it up, bringing an old redneck maze from last year in a new light, bringing two of its mazes back into a new light from last year, and of course introducing the brand new maze, The Woods. So hopefully it's going to become more of a success than last year from the mixed reviews it got last year from people. So hopefully Dr Frights becomes a great year this year, has a good event this year. Especially for the 10th anniversary, I'd like to see events do really well for their anniversary. So there we go. So that's just sort of a look and my thoughts on Dr Frights' 10th anniversary. Like I said, I don't think I'll be able to attend this event because it's all the way down in Northamptonshire. But it is... it'd be great to do this event in the future. Obviously it's a shame I couldn't be there for the 10th anniversary because obviously I've heard some good reviews from the past in this sort of event, but you know, it's one of those things, you know, I want to sort of experience some different events this year instead of the usual ones. So Dr Frights is on the cards for a long-term future event that I want to attend, but I don't think it's going to be this year. So there we go. So that's just a look at the 10th anniversary of Dr Frights Halloween Nights. So if you're going to Dr Frights this year, post below your reviews when the event starts, and of course I'll share your reviews in a separate video. Keep the channel interactive. So thank you very much for watching this little news update on announcing the full lineup of Dr Frights Halloween Nights for the 10th anniversary in 2019. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell. See you then, this YouTube video. Obviously, we spoke about the announcements that are going to be coming this week. Obviously, between Thursday and Sunday, we're going to have stuff from D23 Expo, so hopefully we're going to have that secret project on Thursday, and of course on Sunday we're going to have some park news, so hopefully we'll get some more from Disneyland Paris, Walt Disney World, Disney's California Adventure, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, all the parks in America, Paris, Asia. We're going to see some Tokyo and some Hong Kong and some Shanghai Disneyland news and some Tokyo Disney Sea news maybe. Obviously, it's all park news coming on Sunday, so hopefully we'll get some stuff from that. And of course, it is around a week's time before the Six Flags announcement, so we're going to have a host of videos coming from that announcement. Thank you very much. My name is Coach John Snowball, but built for Theme Park News. Keep on the Coast Life, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. We're on the road to 1,000. Let's get on the road to 1,000 very, very soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.